So what's something like you learned as far as like since you've been doing music? Something that you probably was shocked about the music industry, anything like that?
I done learned a lot. So something that shocked me was the behind the scenes stuff that a lot of artists don't even know about as far as the business aspect of it. So when I go into any situation, I'm looking at it as if it's a business, and I want to know how I can make the most money possible. And it's a lot of different things that I didn't quite understand as far as music, like with the publishing and making sure that like when you getting beats from producers that you doing a work for hire or you doing split sheets, because if you don't do that, then your music can't get synced. And a lot of people don't know what sync is, and sync got rules, so you can get your music played in movies and on Twitch and different stuff like that. Like when they want to sync your music, you got to have all of your paperwork right, and a lot of people don't know that. A lot of these producers don't even have they publishing registered to where they're a composer and then they have their business. So then you gotta wait on that whole process. So it's a lot of it as far as the business side of it, where I'm like, dang, it's like, it's a lot, but it's no way that people could ever know this is something that's necessary or you have to do this. It's not just, I'm about to go record and then I'm gonna put this song out. That's the easy part.
So do you actually like invest into your music?
A lot. It's expensive.
What's ways that you do it?
The ways that I invest?
Yeah.
I gotta spend money on everything. Studio time, mixing and mastering, production, photo shoots, video shoots, your travel expenses, your wardrobe. Everything is expensive. I haven't really put no money into marketing, everything as far as my social media, just been organic off people fucking with me, but I do want to invest a little bit in marketing just to see if I can grow it even bigger.
I ain't gonna lie, what I would recommend with that, because a lot of people, they just be paying like the ads and shit like Google, YouTube, shit like that. I don't think that's really worth it for real, because like they gonna tax the fuck out you and probably give you 10, 20,000 views, and that's when they gonna tax you for that. But you can pay like a blog that ain't gonna charge nowhere near that, not 5,000, 10,000, none of that shit probably.
But I wouldn't even say pay a blog to just post those stuff, because for instance, I think I paid WorldStar like $3,500 to post my song like in 2019. Didn't do nothing for me.
Yeah, I ain't talking about WorldStar.
Yeah, that was a waste of money. But as far as marketing, like what we doing right now is marketing. You got a platform and all of your followers, like, they probably don't know who I am. They probably never seen me before. So I'm finna get some new fans off of this interview. Then I'm finna go to this state, do this interview. That's marketing.
For sure.
I'd rather pay for something like that and put money into traveling and my expenses on that end than me saying, I'm finna pay this person to post my shit. Because when it comes to people posting me, all that's organic. I'm not paying you to post me. I got too much traffic on my page, but people but people that already got platforms that post me free of charge, like some of the biggest artists, they post me free of charge. I'm never gonna forget that. I'm always gonna fuck with you because of that.
There's certain platforms that'll do that too, though.
Cause you fucking with me, not on the basis of I'm giving you something. That's why I like when they reach out to me first, because it don't be awkward. Like, I'm not no groupie. I'm not finna walk in the room like, can we take a picture? Can you do? I'm not gonna do that. So it kind of break the ice when some of your favorite artists or people in the industry, period, actors, comedians, when they reach out to you, it's like, damn, that's hard, man.
I get what you're saying. I feel the same way. Cause like, even the shit I'm telling you to do, I ain't do it. But the only reason I was saying,
so why you tell me to do it?
Because like, I know it works, because a lot of the shit that I do is based off of the shit I see on a few blogs. Like, it's a few blogs I fuck with, cause like the shit they post, I know it'd be like, it's usually somebody talented or some, so it'd be like, I'm gonna pay attention to them. And with me knowing like who follow me, and who follow them, it's a lot of people who beneficial, like it's labels, it's all type of shit, you know? It's bigger bloggers, it's all the other bloggers, No Jumper, Say Cheese, DJ Academics, Vlad, like all these. So it's like when you get on these pages, if you have the content that's worth blowing up and being seen, it's gonna happen and they gonna see it. And that's when them messages come and phone calls come. So that's
what's that word, man? It's your boy 16ShotEm. If y'all tired of waiting for part 1, part 2, part 3, waiting a week, 2 weeks for the full interview to drop, become a platinum member. You can get full access to the full interviews immediately. So when part 1 drop, you will have a full interview. You can get ahead of the crowd, man.
If you have the content that's worth blowing up and being seen, it's gonna happen and they gonna see it. And that's when them messages come and phone calls come. So that's why I say like the blogs, not World Star though. Like I ain't dissing World Star, but not World Star. Like,
and that was a minute ago too. That was a waste of money.
Cause they charging a lot, but it's blogs that'll give you real exposure that charge you less than $100. And if they might charge you the first time, but if you're really hard, they just gonna start fucking with you for free. They gonna start posting.
Yeah.
Like I shout out Chicago Wave. Like it ain't the biggest
like
blog
your
in the
stuff
world,
going viral in the world is already posting your shit. They gonna do it too.
Yeah. Now when that's happening, yeah, everybody gonna fucking do it.
Yeah.
Then you don't gotta pay nobody. It don't fucking matter at that point. And I noticed one thing, like you could pay like one big blog to post something, and if it do go viral, all the other smaller blogs post it anyway.
Yeah. I think sometimes it be about who you know too. A lot of these artists, they just know the right people, or they got PRs, they got managers that know the right people. So they getting this stuff free of charge anyway. I know like I just dropped my first project on the 5th, so on Friday. And with the marketing for this project, my plan is to do exactly what I'm doing. Like start getting out there doing interviews more, going to do these freestyles, going to do these live performances like for shooters only, like different stuff like that. Not so much just giving somebody some money saying, can you post this? Like I want to get my feet wet and put in that work myself.
How you feel about features and like paying for features and shit like that?
I know at this point right now, I'm not paying for no features. I'm putting everything into myself and my own career. I don't have no features on my EP, and I don't want to come into the industry like, oh, she only this because she did a song with X, Y, and Z. Like, no, I'm going to do that when I'm already at the level that I want to be at. Now, if the opportunity presents itself and it's going to be a situation that's beneficial, I would do a feature with somebody, but I'm not just going to go give you 20 for a feature and I can put that into myself.
Is there anybody that you want to work with? Like somebody that you fuck with, they music heavy?
Yes, a lot of artists I want to work with.
Ain't nobody specific you want to name?
You want me to drop names? Females or males?
Should I say one of both?
Female-wise, I definitely want to do a song with Lotto. I feel like she one of the hardest female rappers that's out right now. And then male-wise, I would love to do a song with No Cap. And who else? I'm thinking like something that could happen this year type shit. And I'll say probably Gates. Gates always been one of my favorite rappers.
Yeah. What about Gates make you rock with him?
I started listening to Gates like back when he was coming out with Trap Girl and 4:30 a.m. Them type of songs, and it was just stuff that he was saying that I could relate to.
So you Muslim too, right? How long you been Muslim?
I reverted to Islam in 2016. So when we say revert in the Quran, it says that all of us are Muslims unknowingly or knowingly. So a lot of people use the wrong term when they say we converted to Islam. No, you revert to Islam when you take your Shahada. So I grew up Christian, not by choice. And then I started asking questions. because it didn't make sense. Didn't make sense to me. It wasn't something that I could relate to. So then I reverted in 16.
Was it somebody that introduced you to it?
No, I started doing my research on it on my own because people always had something to say about Muslims. I remember seeing them promoting Islam just on the streets of Indianapolis, like on the corners. They'd be selling their pies and they had their newspapers and their incense. And I used to be like, why everybody always got something bad to say about them? Like, you got people that, just like people say bad stuff about me, you got people that'll be intrigued by that. Like, well, damn, why y'all be hating on her so bad? And it make you start doing your homework.
Yeah.
So then I started reading into it. I'm like, damn, this really makes sense. And then that's when I decided to take my Shahada.
How can you say your life changed after that?
So when you take your Shahada, that's like you getting a clean slate. So you can compare it kinda to Christianity when you go and get baptized. So when I got baptized when I was 8 and then I got baptized again when I was 16, it didn't feel like it was the right thing for me spiritually. I didn't feel any type of connection when I did it either time. That's why I did it the second time, to make sure I wasn't tripping. Like, I had got baptized and understand what this is for, but it didn't feel meaningful. It didn't feel like something that was a part of my purpose. When I took my Shahada, it just felt like everything around me opened up. I remember it was storming that day and then the sun came right out over me right after I took my Shahada. I went to go take my full guzzle and I just felt clean. I felt pure. And then now it just feel like, instead of this being such a, oh, I gotta go to this church and get them this amount of money and be around these people, it's all about my intentions. As long as my intentions is good and they pure, that's the only thing that I'm gonna be judged on.
So, before we close out, is there anything else you want to talk about? Anything you want to get off your chest?
You got all the questions?
Nah, I ain't finna ask you.
You over there scared?
Nah, I ain't scared.
Why you scared of me? You scared of me?
Hell nah, they just gonna get to calling me the police.
He's scared.
She trying to say I'm scared.
This your TV show.
You trying to set me up for failure. They already could be the cops. This ass a police. He just this, that. I could've.
Do you judge people when you read stuff like that?
No, because I don't know. I see shit about me that I ain't never do.
You do?
I definitely do.
Yeah.
So do you
All of y'all
You got any music you working on or release? Any projects, stuff like that?
Yep, my EP just dropped 2 days ago. It's called Miss Daddy. It's on all platforms.
Let everybody know how to get with you on all your social media.
All my socials is the same. I mainly be on Instagram though, so it's Bonni Drip, BONNIDRIP. Bonni don't got no E on it. And then my YouTube the same.
All right, for sure. Let everybody know who got with you for the interview.
16ShotEm.
Hey, shout out to everybody that's tuned into this video, man. I appreciate all y'all. If y'all want to show y'all appreciation back, just hit that like button for me, man. And follow all my social medias at 16ShotEm Visualz with a Z. Last but not least, though, check out my merch, man. Check out the merch below in the merch shelf. If y'all see something y'all like, man, y'all want to support, cop a little something, gang.